What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Getting back into some Last Epoch. Oh man, I should pin the patch notes, huh? I didn't even think about that. I was like, good lord. The full patch notes have arrived. Let's see. There is... Let me get those pinned. There is the patch notes. They're pinned in Twitch and on YouTube. All right. So since my last stream, I have not played the Acolyte at all. So it's exactly where we left. We had just hit our mastery and just selected Warlock. And what is that? Oh, that's my Weaver tree. So anyway, I think we want to change some stuff around a little. Let me see. I had a leveling build sent to me. Let me take a look at it real quick and see. See, he told me to take chthonic fissures. We get rid of these. Did we get rid of those yet? We got Infernal Shade, yeah. So we get rid of that and take Infernal Shade. And then we'll end up going with Profane Veil here, but we don't... When do we get that? Not till 35 points in. So gonna be a while on that one. And then we were gonna want to... See, I want to keep... I feel like I want to keep the Rip Blood, but I guess not. Let's see. And he said to go out this way. And we want to get rid of Rip Blood now, and we'll go Chthonic Fissures there. Let's see. Mana cost. Let me see what else he said to take. Where are they? He said to go out and then up to here. And go down to here and then go over this way. And then I think I've got this one spec'd all wrong. Or no, it's fine. Here he said to come out to this stuff. And then he said go down here. I'll have to remember that. All right. I haven't played in 2 days, and I'm such a noob on the Acolyte. I don't even remember what to do here. I feel wrong for not having a curse, too. I mean, we'll leave the golem there for now, I guess. Now, this is against what you would normally do for fissures. The Hungering Souls, I kind of like it. You don't Or maybe I just don't know, but I haven't seen anybody talking about using Hungering Souls. It makes me wonder if the scaling is not glorious on it. Fire damage would be a raw damage increase. Let's just go ahead and go with it. I was using that other one just for the health when I didn't have anything really better to put in. Now, normally you would use, what is it, Shadow Bolts? Chaos Bolts with the Fisher and have the Fisher proccing them. Now, do the stuff that shoots out from the Chthonic Fisher, let me get cleared out here and look at my gear. So I was kind of surprised to see there was a gray piece there still. Looks like I need a belt as well. That, and I could check the stash again. It's been a few levels. I'm assuming you only use Infernal Shade on bosses. That's Transplant, which I haven't been using at all for some ungodly reason. That's your mobility. Mana regen and damage over time. That might actually be better than that one. I don't need to save that. What up, Mr. Lorenthal? I just got started, so too soon to tell. Our dot build's decent. Somebody in Twitch chat just asked if dot builds are decent. Mr. Lorenthal will know. I mean, this is kind of a dot build right now, but this is just, you know, obviously so early game. I would assume dot builds are probably decent, but that's an assume. Chthonic Fisher is a dot build. Okay, so yeah, the Chthonic Fisher here is actually a dot. Alright, I gotta look at my little Mr. Lorenthal cheat sheet again here, because I don't remember where I'm supposed to put the points. I looked through the skills, but I didn't really look through the mastery at all. He's got me going armor. Oh, I'm in the wrong tree. Oh, these are my first points. Chaos Flames. Increase fire damage and a chance to ignite. Increase necrotic damage. Good stuff there. We will get that all jacked. I'll have to try it quick. Is it something that you can... Is it doable to go through the campaign on, or is that something that it really takes, like, having a proper set of building gear and stuff? I've never played a Beastmaster. I mean, you guys know, I'm a Sentinel at heart. I mean, I could toy around with all this stuff. As soon as the season hits, you know I'm right on a Sentinel. Instantly. So, although I'm pretending, I'm going to be quite honest with my pretending. You know? I mean, I'm a Sentinel through and through. If I was to get transported IRL into the game, I would come out as a Void Knight. Just how it's going to be. You know. I kind of like this playstyle, though, of like, slap it down and run, slap it down and run. I mean, I got no problem with that. Oh, a Beastmaster Scorpion Poison build is your main build? Every league? Wow. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Oh, shit. What the hell? I turned off and ran around the loop-de-loop. I'm not even looking at the time on this run, though. I've never played an Acolyte. It's not, there's going to be zero speedy about it. And I've even only got one hand going right now and just taking sips of some tea. Where'd he go? Running at the boss. Or at the champion. What's he got for me? What's he got for me? Whatever. We'll use that. I mean, I'm not going to be using the minion for long, but... Now, what is shooting out of the fissure? And how long does that last? Does it say? Spirits that torment souls. Or... They cast torment. Oh, I see. And what, people change that so that it casts the Chaos Bolts instead? Is that what happens? It does both. Don't cast a set. Oh, you can't stack them? I wasn't even paying attention to notice that. Maybe I should take it off a right click. That's 14% movement speed. Yeah, we'll take it. You don't like cold skills? Oh, man. PoE did me in where I love cold skills. They're so good. Well, I like having the thing I'm going to spam the most. I like having it on a key and not on right click. I don't know. Chaos Bolt and Rip Blood are passively cast. Nice. I don't have Dwarven Wear Elms. Quick. Is it a good one? I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I don't. I've never played it for sure. I have seen other people playing it, but... But I've never played it. And at this point, without having any, without having Infernal Shade specialized... Is there any point in me even casting that? It's a roguelike. Nice, nice. I got my share of roguelikes right now. The good thing about roguelites is it's not going to be a huge grind game. I mean, it can be a grind game, but it won't be something like an ARPG or whatever, where you're going to sink just hundreds of hours into it. I mean, you might, but I think your chances of your gameplay, overall number of hours played, are going to be significantly higher most of the time, or for me anyway, in an ARPG. Is there a good Hungering Souls build where you're using Hungering Souls as your main ability? Because I think I could get it like Hungering Souls. All we need for it is to be able to be channeled. Where we could just run and spam it. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to... Man. I'm gonna need to get some ward going here pretty soon, I think. The Lich poison build, they stick and loop on you? The Hungering Souls do? So it's like a poison blade vortex or something? Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out too. I mean, that's why I wanted to get an Acolyte leveled up and have access to my stash, knowing that the season is coming, just because I haven't tried it out at all. I'm not even familiar with the builds. Well, I guess I should go get that guy, huh? You could send it to me on Discord. The Twitch moderation will just block it out on Twitch. I mean, I don't need a link to it though. I know where to find it. Let's see. I'm curious about that Lich build, though. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I've seen people playing it. I just haven't played it, or haven't had the time to play it. All right. We'll keep going there. And then what do we do here? Oh, we got more Fisher Giddies. Should have went one more there, huh? What's up, Mixitron? Let's see. And then I guess we go Infernal Shade. Let me see. Let me look at that. Infernal Shade, we want to go this way. And then out both of these. All right. Two versions of Hungering Souls for in-game. I'll have to check. Try to play around a little bit with both of them. I'm not going to grind it real hard. Because I do want to get another, like, Void Knight practice run in soon. Or before the season starts, anyway. What's going on, Flutes? How you doing? It's definitely melting now. Necro is fun, but Falcon Mancer is so much better. I still haven't played a Ballista Falconer for real yet. You've been playing a lot of Abyssus. I looked at it. It's got some rough reviews. Have you had any problems with it, or? Oh, when it first launched, it was crashing really bad. I'm a big Sentinel fan. So, I mean, of course, we all have the different classes that we enjoy the most. I just enjoy spin to win builds an absolute ton. And then, like, Judgment Pallies. Flanagan, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. The new patch hits on Thursday, so 6 more days. Yeah, there's a lot in them. Anybody that wants to read through them all, they are quite lengthy, but I pinned them up above. So anybody that wants to check them out that have not, they is there. You like the Greek lore? That's pretty fair. I started on it too. There's not a ton of content there yet, but it will no doubt be really good. SciTech's hooked me up with that. Thank you very much there, SciTech. Yeah, what Path of Exile has done as far as the level of addiction, it's pretty impressive. It's got a lot to offer for pretty much anybody. Yeah, PoE 2 is going to have to do something, though, or this will be another skip league for a lot of people. It's like a week after this one, their next league starts, or 9 days or 8 days or something like that. I'll probably, it depends on what I am, very optimistic about PoE 2 still. But we'll have to see what this league is going to bring. For me personally, we would get a Cyclone build, and they would add in Blight. If we get a Cyclone build and it had Blight, I would definitely swap to it and play it. Chthonic is intelligence as far as the stat. As you would expect, really. You burnt yourself out on PoE 2? I did too. I played it really, really heavy at the beginning, and then I got hooked on the market and trading and making divines, and ended up playing it even longer, and ended up with more divines than I will ever possibly use. I think I'm sitting on like I don't know. Mini mirrors worth of just raw divines for sure. Restored more decay threshold. That freeze multiplier sucks ass. You know, it's not very good, but compared to what I've got, I'll take it for now. I can't see it taking more than an hour. I mean, like I said an hour before, and to be honest with you, I don't think if you really wanted to just run through it. Now, since it's new, I'm going to explore around and kind of enjoy it a little bit. I'm not going to try to rush it. But I still think that's a very generous... I just can't see it taking more than an hour. Yeah, well, that's the thing is 18 new areas, but there's going to be side quests, you know? There's going to be lots of areas, I bet, that you don't even have to explore. I don't know. We'll see, you know? I'm just going to grab all of these for now. You know what? Let's swap over to that and get some ward going. And what did we get here? Necrotic resist. Guess it's worth empowering it again and see if it gets anything. Doop. Running into the wall. Last Epoch, I don't know, man. I really dig it. I want to say it's probably... I mean, as far as 2025, as far as the year in whole, I've definitely played more Last Epoch than any other ARPG. I don't know. I just think it's a really good game. Now, you know, in PoE's first month, or PoE 2, pardon me, his first month out, that was the game I played, you know? So it bounces around, but as far as this year and all of 2025, I've definitely really been digging Last Epoch. Is there any, after looking through those patch notes, is there going to be any sort of Hungering Souls synergy with the new stuff? For a Lich? 15%. What was that? 15%. Currently, I've got 14. 1%. We'll take it. Let me just throw these in, too, and just have something. Shoot, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go with Chthonic Fissures. Let me look at Mr. Lorenthal's cheat sheet here. We go 4 there, 3 here. We go down, and then we go up and over this way. For that guy, we'll go right there. With the new skills, you would say no. With the new talent tree, maybe. I gotta look through my uniques again back at the stash, too. I can't remember where I was supposed to go next. Let's see. And we go here. For 8 points. And then we go back. Well, that was not worth returning for. Oops. Spamming the wrong buttons. Maybe I should put Hungering Souls on my right click. I keep spamming Chthonic way too much. Let's do that. Oops, wrong way. Why, hello there, Mr. Dragon. What you got for me? Nothing. I keep forgetting I'm using my stash for this one. I probably don't need to even pick up any gear. Or not much anyway. Return to Chronomancer. There's a couple of idle slots. I don't think I have anything to put in there. What do we got? Crit chance. These are dot builds. They're not really critting, are they? Let's look and see what we got in the old stash here. Might be helpful. Doesn't look like much of anything yet. It does seem that way. A lot of things aimed at crit. Do I replace? To get the haste? Wrong helmet. Doesn't look like I really have much else I can use at the moment. I mean, that's going to be better than that for the moment. I've got another Calamity in one of those boxes. The Nemesis. Not really seeing much else. It's all good. I don't need to stare at it all day. They would have to remake the game. DD1 will not run on an Xbox Series X. Software incompatible. So, I mean, that would be what everyone has dreamed for the last decade, is a remade Dungeon Defenders 1. But there is zero chance that the original game will make it there. And, I mean, if they're gonna... they would basically have to redo the entire game to make it functional. So might as well do a proper remake, you know? If you're gonna spend millions like that. I don't have the relic. I'm using a different relic because I just don't have another one. I don't think I have the helm either. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I don't have either. Well, I mean, if they could do it, they would do it, you know? He teased that there would be some news about something along those lines at the end of this year. But they've had a bunch of internal changes at the studio since then, so I'm not... You know, it was super, super early tease. Oh, good lord, what the hell am I doing? Running the wrong damn way is what I'm doing. Definitely. I mean, obviously, I'm using all the uniques from the stash, but I mean, this feels super smooth. I get the rotations down a little bit better. I can see just flying through maps with this. I'm just gonna banish that. I don't want those. Oof. Standing in the shit. A little too much. Shoot. I still don't have the buttons down. All right. Where were we going? We were coming here, right? Definitely feels like it wrecks. Reach of the grave. Spamming too much. Not managing the mana at all. All right, y'all. There is a issue out back with the chickens here. I gotta go. I gotta AFK for just a quick moment and go see what the hell is going on. So give me just a couple of minutes, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. The neighbor's dog. Every couple of months he gets out and he comes over and terrorizes our chickens. Tries to anyway. But I go over there enough where he listens to me. He doesn't listen to my wife though. He'll just run around, run away from her. Yeah, definitely pretty smooth experience. Where's my ward coming from? I'll have to look through the skill trees again. Grab this real quick. Yeah, we don't even want to go there. Yeah, it seems really smooth, though. Like I said, I just need to get the rotation down. Oops. On not, not spamming. Oops. I keep hitting the golem by accident. Word comes from everything I do. That's fair. It was always nice the amount of ward you can generate on a mage. I didn't realize the warlock could generate quite so much as well. They nerfed it. I remember that. I didn't really know what it was all about, but I remember there being a nerf to ward. Quit stunning me, bruh. Ain't nobody needs all that stunning. Used to be able to get 15 to 20k near constantly. Dang. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Make me run all the way down there for some shards. How rude. Is this? Yeah, that's a dot too. I didn't realize that was a dot as well. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Let me look real quick. Although most of the warlock's stuff is dots. That's fair. I mean, as it should be, right? Oh, that's right. We wanted to come this way. Or we want to get to there and here. Yeah, I know. I just really like the Hungering Souls. I think it's a super cool ability. Give me the shot.
Three again become one. On the
Speak with Elder Homie. Will do. Look through the stash again, too.
I believe seek out the outcast queen,
Yeah, we're seeking her out. All right, let's see. So it was a helmet, and then there was a relic. Can't remember what the relic was. I'm not seeing it, though. What's up? One sec, y'all. All right, sorry. The wife is fucking with me. Called Soulfire. There it is. Level 34. See, 10% more damage ignited. Hungering Souls base damage converted to fire. Do you think I should do that, though? With this 145% necrotic damage? Yeah, I know keep the torch, but I've got that 145% necrotic damage on it. Do I want to convert it away from necrotic? Or I guess we get 100%. Fire skills and necrotic skills. Yeah, I guess we still do, huh? Level 34. I'm only 26. I got a little ways to go yet.
Yes? Stay safe. See.
There wasn't anything else, was there? What was the helmet called? Do you remember what the helmet's called? She does play games, but she plays very different games than what I play. Oh, does it affect the base damage so it'll still convert? I wonder if we go with that just for that Ellie resist and the dot damage, even though it's not that much. I gotta come up with swiftness somewhere else, though. I guess don't have to have swiftness, but certainly doesn't hurt. Plus now we get a cool crab. It's called Barbute Helm.
What do you want?
Let me look here again. No, I don't have it. I've probably seen it drop 1,000 times, and I just never kept it or whatever, thinking I would never use it. When you're just running through zones full of trash mobs like this, do you bother casting the Hungering Souls, or do you just throw down the fissures and keep running?
Death will not take me.
This didn't really take that much to do them both.
Death will not take me.
Yeah, right. What you got for me? A bow. Delightful. I thought the cold resist in the patch notes added giving you the guaranteed cold resist shards before you go in to fight leg on. I thought that was kind of funny.
Your death has come. Impossible.
Jeez. Yeah, I gotta get the rotation down for single target. I'm curious to see now that the patch notes are out what people are getting excited about and what they're not necessarily all that excited about. We got some booties. Sure. See what they look like anyway. Ghost Flame. Cool name. Oops. That's not the stair. Let me in, dude. It seems, I mean, pretty much just running straight through everything unless I'm screwing around. You know? I definitely like the Hungering Souls ability. And then we can just TP back out, right? You stick your laser beam eye on me, mister. With Lich, you can make it a passive cast while you're moving, but you hugely prefer the self-cast version. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I love the thought of making it self-cast while moving. But the problem with those types of builds is they're usually so much weaker. I don't know if that's the case, but if it's still viable. Ward decay threshold. I mean, that's a little better than the piece I've got. It's not weaker at all. I mean, I might really like that build. Is that a viable starter build, or do you do that after? I mean, it just seems like this is pretty quick. You know, why would you not just keep doing this? What's going on, SciTech? How you doing, man? We just warlocking it up over here. The Lich version is kind of mid-late game. That sucks. Finally settling in for the night. Very nice. I'm going to try to make it through the campaign here today, but I'm just getting old, man. I tore myself up yesterday out on the tractor. My back is killing me today. The Lich version, you can start from monos, kind of. Feels like I'm not getting the dots stacked up very much. Is it not a... Is it like a single stack dot? 19% movement speed. We'll take it. And then minion damage and minions teleported. I did, but I'm doing a different version. Mr. Lorenthal kind of put together a campaign build for me where I could still use Hungering Souls. And I've been following that, and to be honest, it just walks through everything. It's ridiculous. I feel like my single target is not great, but part of that is I don't have the rotation down, and I'm blowing I'm blowing all my mana and then running out on bosses. But yeah, overall, it feels like it just walks through everything. Yeah, I need what, like 4 or 6 more levels before I can use that thing. Oops. It definitely feels really strong. I don't remember what I'm supposed to go into next. I'll wait until I'm somewhere a little safer. How much mana is that? It's only 10 mana. Super cheap to cast. Yeah, see, when I get these single target situations, I'm not sure, or I'm spamming too much stuff or something, and I'm running out of mana. But that's the only issue so far. What we got? Dodge, whatever. Stun, okay. Alright, let me see. What am I supposed to take? Ward decay threshold. And ward on kill. Did we go turn in before we come up here? I don't remember, but let me see if this is even something I need to turn in. I'm not sure if this is going to give me any idle slots.
What do you want?
No, I got a passive point, so yeah, that was worth. Let me see. How many points am I supposed to take there? That's it. And then we go, what, into that, and then down here. So we can go down here first. All right. Crap, forgot about these points. Let me look at that one too. We're getting all the stuff. Now we want to go down now. Maximum shades, slow chance. But yeah, it feels super strong.
Welcome, child.
Now, if only there was a way to auto-proc Hungering Souls with the new Flay ability. But I don't think there is there? Pretty sure there's not. What things can you proc with that? Of course, it's going to be uniques too, and we haven't seen the uniques. Or are the uniques out yet? I don't think Last Epoch Tools has updated yet. Let's see. No, not yet. I'm curious to see what all the new uniques are. Yeah, that unique they showed was kind of meh. Oh, they're listed on Tunk Labs? Oh, shit. Well, let me get to town here. We need to look through that. Let me get somewhere safe here, and we'll take a look through. The only skill synergy you saw for Flay was Harvest. That's a bummer. They got a little more Weaver's Will going there. What was the synergy? It like auto procs or something? I didn't look through the play stuff very close. You guys know I scrolled right down to Sentinel. To see what the nerfs were going to be. I scrolled right down the list. Does it have the Primordials listed too, SciTech? Holy pylons, Batman. Good lord.
Will not take me. Your death has come.
I don't know. I'm wondering if people are going to play the Lich, or they're just going to embrace the minion changes and go that route instead. What was that? A key or one-handed axe? Ooh, the old Butcher's Cleaver. Or no, that's Cleaver Solutions. Oh, Butcher's Cleaver is wrong game. That's that's Diablo, isn't it? Oops. I've been calling that the Butcher's Cleaver for a month. God, I'm curious about those uniques. But we'll naturally get through far enough to get to a safe point, and then I'll pull it up and look. Might be able to just run through here.
Death will not take me.
The decay one, I saw that. I did look at that. That was where it swaps to the target. I'm not overjoyed about that one for sure. It just doesn't seem that good. You know?
Wither before me.
Oh, it's a small damage increase after the next cast. Yeah, see, I think from the teasers, what people were thinking was that it was going to proc a bunch of stuff. You know? I saw a lot of people talking about that, but it doesn't seem like it procs anything, does it? Other than the little explosions or whatever. Yeah, Flay being able to cast Chaos Bolts. And then you can get your Chaos Bolts to cast
Death has come.
that blood thingy. What's it called? Rip blood. Yeah, that should be really good, huh? Or wait a minute, you can't spec into both of those. Because you have to be a Lich. How would you get your Chaos Bolts to... You wouldn't be able to spec into your Chaos Bolts to get them to proc Ripped Blood. Aren't those... Me not standing in the goo. Yeah. Because you'd have to go Lich to get the new thing, new ability. So Death Seal is going to 35, and at 30 would be that. So you wouldn't be able to get them both. Because don't you have to be spec'd into Warlock to get that to cast Rip Blood? Or are there items that do it too? Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Because you only need 5 points in. Well, that works then. Yeah, I knew the Rip Blood was base, but I was thinking Chaos Bolts was the Warlock's specific thing, like Chthonic Fissures is. Yep, yep.
I am not doing that.
Alright, I think that... I don't want to go all the way to Orgul's Abode. Let me see... See if we can't get this pulled up on stream here. See if I can get it set up here. Let's see. Why is it not showing there? Let me see. Let me look at something else. Window. There it is. All right, so if we take a look at unique types, they should be updated. Let's see new. Here we go. Architects of Astral Blood. That's a primordial piece. That's like very similar to that. What's that other one called? Exsanguious. When Flay kills an enemy or hits a boss or rare enemy, you gain a stack of excoriation. Primordial Amulet. These are all the primordials here, I guess. Void damage taken is, or that's the one where all your damage types are physical. Or not all, but a bunch of them. Yeah, these you can only use one. Yep, yep. But we should be able to get through. When you use 3 0 mana cost skills in a row, you gain mana. Seems like a lot of the primordials are 100% ignite converted to bleed chance. Huh. Some bleed gloves. Maximum health gained as endurance threshold. Less than your maximum number. We're still on the primordials. Lots of minion stuff. What is that one? The Executioner's Tithe. 50% added melee damage when equipped weapons applied as added spell damage for Chaos Bolts. Converts direct cast to harvest to Great Harvest. Gain 1 stack of Spirit Battery. Huh. So you would have to time that with the flay thing that makes your next harvest do more damage. More melee damage while you have frenzy. Does it give you 1% increase effective frenzy? A lot of frenzy stuff there. Both the nearest enemy. Oh wow. That's that one. This is the one that got nerfed already. Because of people crying about it. Horn of the Bone Wing. Chance to cast Flame Ward after using a movement skill within 16 meters of a boss. A bow. That's the one based off of the sets. That one's curious too. All right, now we're out of the primordials now. This is regular uniques. Or that one is showing her as a regular unique. Gathering Storm. Here's another primordial. Reduce bonus damage taken from critical strikes. 100%. Wow. You're immune to blind, bleed, slow, chill, shock, and stun. Holy shit. There you go, SciTech. No more clanks. Here's a shield. Yeah, that just seems crazy. Being immune to everything. Plus 100%. You can get it up to 100% reduced bonus damage from crits. I mean, that is like a super tank piece. But God, you'd have to get it with some LP because you're giving up on some good rolls. See, here's a shield. Or that's the Vengeance Shield. Skill level stats from legendary effects have 50% increased effect. Holy shit. What if it's a tier 8? You got +6 whirlwind. Does that mean you get +9 whirlwind or warpath? I mean, it sure sounds like it. Physical damage, overkill damage, leech to health gain will kill. Meh. Oh, that's right. It's primordial, so you couldn't have that and a tier 8. Derp. Hey, there's more primordials than I thought they said there was going to be. Stats on your non-unique idols. See, the thing I'm thinking with those gloves is right now the Void Knight, there's options on what gloves you use. Like, none of the gloves that you use on a Void Knight right now are required. But that would use up your primordial slot, which kind of feels wrong. They seem really good, but they don't seem good enough to give up your primordial slot. Damage taken for bosses rare. A lot of kind of generic stuff too. You do not regenerate mana. Oh man. Can't summon more than one of any type of companion. A little thorns piece for some damage reflect. Holy crap. Huh. That would encourage a new play style. Chance above 100 gives you a chance to deal. Oh, this is the one I was curious about. Wow, man. Critical strike avoidance, too. I was thinking about that for the, obviously, for the Void Knight. But this one was teased already. But God, do you want to give up? I mean, the deadly strikes are ridiculous. 300% your crit multiplier? Yeah, that would be worth giving up your primordial slot. It's just good. Here's the Tyrannosaur thing. That's going to be some. There's going to be some fun builds with that one, I bet. Chance to gain haste. Oh wow, man, these are all primordials, just about, huh? You have an exalted weapon in your offhand. Its stats have. Wow. That seems pretty good too. And then this is the one I was thinking about for a judgment pally. Every second while in combat, your ignites are spread among nearby enemies. And you directly use a non-channel fire skill. Each wildfire wisps within 12 meters. I feel like that might be good for a judgment pally. At 25% increased health is not too terrible either. And then Wings of Discord. Yeah, this one was teased a while back. I've been thinking about that one for a Judgment Pally this whole time. It's the only reason I was thinking about not starting Void Knight is to start Pally instead. Play a spin to win Fire Pally through the campaign just because I think it's fun. And then switch to Judgment after. Probably not even switch to Judgment until I got this. And then Wings of Discord. That's another pretty tanky piece. All right, now they said there was going to be 30. Yep, there's 30. I don't need to count them. It says it right there, 30 items. Anyway, there we are. I'll post a link to this too here in chat. That way everybody can take a look at it. I'm not going to pin this one, though, because I got the patch notes pinned. But yeah, there's some good-looking stuff in there. I don't know, man. It's going to be really, really hard-pressed. It's going to have to be a really good piece to be willing to give up having a Tier 8 affix. We didn't get anything else off of that. Boo. Shit, ran myself out of potions spamming. God damn it. Now I got a big old scorpion up my buttocks. I guess I get some health potions back to spam. All right. Let's see what happens to these boots. No, you can only have one. Chris, thank you so much. Appreciate it a ton. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Can you have two on one piece? You'd have to have a double tier 7 roll. Like a natural double tier 7. I mean, if you could have two, that's huge. Thanks again there, Chris. I do appreciate it. Two tier 8 rolls on one item. Like, you can only apply, or you can only use one primordial, but can you get two tier 8 rolls on one primordial? Did they address that directly? Oh, damn, Chris. Thank you so much. Can only use the one rune once, then it seals. Oh, that's true, because it seals the tier 8, and you're only going to be able to have one tier 8. So, yeah, You won't be able to put 2 tier 8s, Mr. Lorenthal. But even so, with that being said... Damn, Chris. Thank you very, very much. Holy shit, man. Thank you very, very, very much. That's like... makes up for 2 days on YouTube. Thank you so, so much. The bow to Titan Quest. Oh, good lord, Chris. Damn. Thank you an absolute ton. I wonder what we're getting on these boots. Strength and attunement. Doing all the colors. Oh, man. Well, thank you a ton. The colors are beautiful. All right. What did we want to go into? Ward per second? I know we wanted to come up here, too. Let me see here. Now, we want to go more into this one, and then we want to get 2 points there. You know, there's a bunch of them, SciTech. They always do that. They're really good at doing nods to other IPs. They did somebody else, too. Oh, in their trailer, there was a Jurassic Park. In the trailer for this season, there was a Jurassic Park thing in there. Thank you again, Chris. I do appreciate it very, very much, man. Beer. There's a beer over here. All right, Mexitron, have a good night, man. Thank you for hanging out. spam too much again. I'm out of mana. There we go. Ooh, I can use the Hungering Souls relic now. You think the Liches are going to have some survival issues?
Hey now, I've seen how you handle yourself. All you need to do is clear a path. Then I can teleport in and retrieve.
Let me see. Oop, I put too many points in there. I wondered if it was worth just going back and grabbing that relic. Should be a pretty decent damage multi.
Death will not take me.
Yeah, I just feel like my single target is real bad.
Let's see, buried in the slums. She told me.
To get the most out of Flay, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Yeah, I think so. There, Blurp. What did we get on the boots? Strength in a 2 minutes still going. All right, we can get another specialty going. It's one of the better ARPGs, Chris.
3. No. She told me it'd take the
So, I mean, when you compare it to,
but it's one step closer to giving
like, I think it's better than Diablo games. I think PoE 1 is probably slightly better. PoE 2 still got a long way to go. But as far as ARPGs go, it's one of the better ones. No, it's pretty much the same as all ARPGs. It's always a fresh start every season. Yeah, Torchlight only gets good when you hit the end game, for sure. Dodge rating and max shadows. Yeah, like if you're just not into seasons at all, you don't lose anything. It's just to play the most current season, what most people do. It's a fresh start then. But if you're just not into that, you don't lose. You don't lose anything at all. You just have to play on the, like on the standard league. Whoa. Almost got wrecked trying to multitask. I love the seasons personally. I love the fresh start. Any game that's got loot, like some of the best experience in the game is when you're powering up, when you're leveling up, you know, you're getting constant upgrades and like everything you do is making you stronger and stronger. I love that. So for me personally, I just love the whole seasonal format. Yep. Getting the dopamine hits, that's for sure. Oh, no doubt there, Soda. Good lord, die already, dude.
hidden so close. A word of advice.
Gonna say, where all the baddies at? Season 3 start, you'll be home about 15 minutes before the season starts. Nice. I'm gonna have to find a way to get myself out of bed. It's 9 a.m. for me, which, you know, I mean, obviously 9 a.m. doesn't seem that early. But that's, like, I usually stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning. So 9 a.m. is, like, usually when I get out of bed. And there's no way I'm going to be functional enough then. So I'm going to have to get up, find a way to get out of bed early and get loaded up on caffeine. Let me see here. Let's see, 2 there. We want to go 10 into that. 8 into that. Let's get the 5 points in here first. All right. And let's see. Then we want to put transplant in there, I think, right? Is that what we do? Mr. Lorenthal made me a little, or no, we go profane, or yeah, we go transplant. We go up and over this way. Get 3 points in there. It launches at 5 p.m. for you? Yeah, I'm usually way more conscious at 5 p.m. Yeah, I live in Washington. All the way up in the northwest. No, for some reason I looked at that and thought I saw 4 LP. Ah, no.
Your death has come.
For me right now, it's just after 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So, like, I'm still... we eat dinner relatively early. Added was not movement speed. Boo! We eat dinner fairly early, but I'm still, like, probably 90 minutes away from eating dinner. My mother-in-law lives with us. She goes to bed really early. Like, she goes to bed at like 8 o'clock. Which means she gets up at stupid early in the morning. So, like, my wife has to go to bed early, too, just so she can get up and take care of her mom.
Your death has come.
Dungeon Hunter games from Gameloft. I don't think I've played any of those.
Wither before me.
Ooh, added another affix. But will it be movement speed? Spell damage and health cost. I think I'll... Well, we got the damage over time. The crit doesn't do anything for me since we're a dot build. I think I'll just stick with the one I got. No, I haven't made it back to town yet. As soon as I go back to town, I'll swap into it. I should have just teleported away and grabbed it, but I wanted to get to town first, and I just happened to be in a spot where, hey, it's a long run before I get to town, you know? Almost there, though. Almost there. Go say hello to Mr. Yeah, Spy Master Zarek. I was going to say, go say hello to Mr. Zarek here. What you got for me, Mr. Spy Master? Nothing. Oh, it does affect the initial hit, just doesn't affect the dot. Jesus, man, I'm gonna be level 40 by the time I get to town here, huh?
DM, you're overgo. I will hopefully. I will see you soon.
I always thought that crit doesn't affect dots at all. Or is it just dots can't crit, but like if it's based off of the hit damage dealt. They're adding AI to games now. That doesn't surprise me. Who was it? Jack Daniels? Someone from marketing in Jack Daniels remade one of their Jack Daniels commercials where like a Jack Daniels bottle has got like these flames rolling off of it and shit. And supposedly to make the commercial when they made it, it cost $1 million. And this person remade that commercial for $20 with AI. So, I mean, it does not surprise me seeing AI is getting added into anything. It just doesn't surprise me at all. They call it Autobot, and you command the bot what to do.
Death will not take me.
Good Lord, we're still not even there yet.
If it weren't for you, I'd still be in the Dreadnought. Or worse, I'd be making friends with Ceres' victims.
There's a lot of games that have that. Like AFK mechanics. But most games, stuff like that is to try to appeal to idle players. You know, people who play the idle games. PoE put that, like the mapping station in at the town where you can just load up maps and have hire workers at the town and have the workers run the maps for you. No, but I mean, a lot of companies have it built into games. You know, obviously, if you're using a bot to run it, that's obviously the developer doesn't want that. But there's quite a few games with AFK style play in it. Yeah, yeah.
Your death has come. It eludes me.
Go, go, pylon, go.
Death will not take me.
Well, I mean, that's the draw for most players, you know? I mean, ARPGs are not for everyone. And people that do play our ARPGs are normally people, or a lot of times are people that really like to grind, you know? Oh, Blizzard's been banning people for using bots in World of Warcraft for 20 years. I mean, I remember people getting banned for just... I mean, obviously they were botting. They deserved the ban, but... I mean, that was, what, 20 years ago, probably, when I was playing it. Stupid Primalist Relic. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is there's plenty of games that offer those types of features, you know? So I can't imagine it's something anyone's going to prioritize. Most ARPGs, they don't want you using bots, you know? The closest thing to it, it's funny, Blizzard bans the most for bots, but like as far as the ARPG world goes, Diablo is without a doubt the most casual of the big name ARPGs. So if anybody's would ever do something like that in the ARPG world, which I don't think any dev would, but any dev that would it would probably be Blizzard. Well, it depends. I mean, a lot of people love that stuff. You know, that's the thing. But like I said, it comes around to that. Is there's tons of games like that already. A lot of people love to go to work or whatever and come back and see all this progress made in their game, and then tinker around with it for a little bit live, and then let it run again while they're sleeping. You know, a lot of people like that. But there's a lot of games that offer that already, you know, and people that like that sort of thing are normally not going to be ARPG players. The people that are, what the hell was it called again? Didn't I move it somewhere? Let me get rid of that. Oh, there it is. Oh man, I got 1 LP on it too. I should have enchanted it with something. Yeah, a lot of AFK games are mobile based for sure. Well, it's because why any game that's capable of running on mobile, you'd be just brain dead stupid to not put it on mobile. You know, from a business perspective. If your game is capable of being on mobile, you need to be on mobile because there's so many more players. You know, it's such a massive audience difference when you compare the size of the potential player base. But yeah, like I said, everybody's got their own thing. You know, nothing wrong with it. Everybody likes different stuff. It's just not my flavor, really. And I have done it before. Like I've queued up about once every 4 or 5 years. I'll like get hooked on playing some incremental type game, like that like some kind of idle clicker or whatever. What's the one I'm thinking of? Heroes of the Lost Realm or whatever was the last one I really played, and I queued that up many a times into a match that was just going to run for hours on end automatically, and I'd go to bed, you know, or watch a movie or whatever. But I mean, there's a lot of people that's how they prefer to play, period. They don't want to be action oriented or have to pay attention to what's going on, or they just want to grind and see the grind progression, you know? And like I said, nothing wrong with that. You know, different games for different people.
You killed him?
Yep. Now quit getting into trouble, dude. So I'm tired of bailing your ass out. Alright, so we got the 5 point there. Let me look at the sheet again here. Well, we want that. Let's actually go with let's go full damage until we start having survivability issues. Well, I mean, ARPGs, like I said, it's just not their market. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not that kind of game, you know? I don't really play multiplayer competitive shooters, but it's like the most popular genre out there, you know? Everybody likes different stuff. And definitely nothing wrong with that. Like my wife plays a lot of, I mean, she plays mainly like puzzle games and stuff. But she prefers to play games that have a pause button. And she'll like pause the game for like hours. You know, and do something else, and then, you know, or she'll pause it and tab out and look something up on YouTube and end up going down the YouTube rabbit hole for an hour and a half, you know. But I mean, that's the beauty of having more than one genre. Let me see. He's coming down. And this one's coming down. Yeah, we'll have to. I think I'll notice the biggest difference on the next champion or boss or whatever, where I need some single target. These guys are just super squishy here. Everything digital, no more physical. Yeah. I don't really necessarily have a problem with that too much. Like, I got way too many boxes out in the garage full of old PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games and stuff. And I'm not a collector, you know, of course, but... And then, you know, a lot of companies they'll third market that. That's actually super popular on the Nintendo Switch. I guess that has a large amount of physical game collectors. But the game will launch on the Switch, and then like a year later or whatever, there will be a physical edition that's through some third party. Yeah, the ownership laws need some work for sure. Yeah, it does seem like packs are clearing quicker, though.
Will not take me.
Shoot, man, all those packs, I only did one Fisher. Just the souls ate up everything.
I never would have thought
Yeah, getting a lot more procs from the Scepter, for sure.
something so grand.
Let's go 5 points here, and then we'll go back and get the intelligence. So we had another point, huh? Ooh, we got Profane Veil now. So I get rid of this. What does that look like? Thanks for subscribing there, Javi. Appreciate it. Let it come off cooldown. Alright. It's similar to what I expected it to look like. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a big damage difference.
Why are you here?
Now's our chance. Quick, use Herod.
You can't have digital until
Pathetic.
electronically makes the digital work right. Well, I mean, that's where it all starts.
Kill
It all starts as digital.
You think you can?
The hard copies of games are just saving you storage space, is it? You know, it's loading the game. Instead of loading it from your hard drive, it's loading it off a disk. And then your machine is still running it, you know?
I'm back in my own era. Looks like all will have to die here to find the now.
Well, if you got no electricity, you can't turn on any game anyway. Time to bust out the deck of cards. Not really a factor at all in the conversation of digital versus hard games. It's time to play poker, y'all. Bust out the cards. Right. What do we got? Poison on hit. Enemies pierce with multi-shot. Well, that one would be a nope. Gotta love it when that +6 procs and sends out all those souls. It's definitely Rex. Well, technology's gonna have to come along, you know. They can get the nuclear power working safely and efficiently. I mean, that will power everything. Not gonna have time to make it through the whole campaign here today, I don't think. I was hoping to be able to clear the campaign today, but my back is just killing me after yesterday. Oops. Gotta talk to the deer.
We don't have much to learn. It is then. You will stay. Will reveal the path to Herod's temple.
All right. We got no more slots left. What was that? It's pretty decent. Let's see. Where are we supposed to go here? Supposed to go this way. And then get some points in that too. Yeah, right. Off to Eberville. Need some plasma to power stuff? Hey, you never know, one day, right? I think there's actually anything off that I need. But you never know. Might get a little upgrade here. Well, we got an offhand, which will certainly be an upgrade since I've been using that shield since level 1. Whoa. Level 46. Can't use it quite yet. Let's see what we got in the goodie box here. Rogue, nope. Dang it. I mean, that would keep my survivability in order. Big time. Can I use that now? I can't use that either. That one's level 51. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. When technology comes along that far.
Death will not take me.
I was supposed to go down there, wasn't I? Or no, we can go over here.
Wither before me.
What's in the canister? I don't know. I was supposed to go back, over, and down, huh? Yeah.
Your death has come.
I don't know, man. This feels pretty fast, just running through areas. And still getting a decent amount of kills. I mean, obviously, I'm not full clearing, but... Decayed Skull. I'm pretty sure I've got one of those sitting in the vault. No, nothing like Asia does. The US doesn't have anything. Shit, in China, I just saw a article about it yesterday, and China's starting to test their little vacuum sealed magnetic thing where you can go a distance that would take like a 3-hour drive in like 10 minutes. That's scary, man. Imagine something goes wrong on that thing. Holy crap. The problem in the US is everything is so far apart and we don't have high-speed infrastructure. And it just works out better for everyone to have their own car and drive. Yeah, but I mean, no one uses Amtrak is the thing. If they found someone to invest in that sort of setup, it is just like throwing money in the trash in the US. You only use Amtrak if you don't mind getting robbed, or mugged, or raped, or murdered. I mean, just nobody uses it, you know? The guy I was not trying to focus was dying quicker than the guy that I was trying to focus. Just gonna grab all these in case something is usable later. Yeah, air travel. I mean, people's travel in general in the U.S. has dropped way down. Like, I mean, I grew up on the East Coast, and I live in the Pacific Northwest now. So, like, all of my friends and family and stuff from when I was younger are all still on the East Coast. I just couldn't imagine going to visit them. It's just too expensive, you know? I mean, people still do it, but it's definitely dropped compared to what it, oh shit, what was that? It's definitely dropped compared to where it used to be. I mean, shit, 20 years ago, back in my day, like 20 or 30 years ago, I used to go to Belfast to visit my mom every year. And then I'd end up going over to Italy and visiting some friends of the family at least like every 2 years. And it's just, that's just not even remotely a reality anymore because everything's so stupid expensive. Used to be able to take a direct flight from San Francisco to Milan, Italy for like $300. You know? You know GTA 6 is going to be good. I mean, they made such an enormous amount of money off of GTA 5. $450 gigs of space, man. I hope not. They keep going up and up and up, though. That's for damn sure. Shit, it wasn't too long ago where you saw like a 30 gig download and you're like, oh my god, it's so enormous. Starting to get some drops. What do we got here? Minion health. Physical resist is nice. The ward decay threshold is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and use that. Put those on now. I'll leave those on the ground. Let me see if I can... What can I put here? Damage over time. Yes, please. Dang it. Can't do anything else with them, but that works. GTA 6? I don't know. Isn't it expected like 2025 or is it later than that? I thought it was supposed to drop like the end of this year. No? There's a better Soulfire. Or not better, but there's a different Soulfire. Let's roll on it and see see what happens. Poison on hit, multi-shot. We'll leave that on the ground. I think I can use this now. What do we want to put here? More damage over time? It's not huge, but it's something. Lose my block, but the chance was really low on that shield anyway. Yeah, there's no way that'll happen. I mean, why would they? Especially with things getting more and more expensive. You know? The big bills, $100 bills will be like what a 20 is now. Not too long, not too far into the future. Damn stuns. It won't be in any of our lifetimes that it's so full digital that cash money, particularly $100 bills, are gone from the economy. Literally, if you're born today, it won't be. Well, maybe if you were born today, it would be in your lifetime. But that's about the only way. Certainly won't be in my lifetime. Yeah, but they got rid of that when $1,000 was like, you know, like 100,000 today. A big difference there. $100 bill is like normal. I mean, now you can't even go to the grocery store anymore without spending $100. Well, I mean, I can. Because I only get 2 things when I go, but my wife can't. Like, if she goes full-on grocery shopping, like for, you know, a week or whatever's worth of groceries, she can't get out of the grocery store for $100. Now, granted, too, she doesn't carry cash. She's just going to use her debit card, you know? So, I don't know. I just don't think will be in our lifetime. Like, it just won't be anytime soon. It's not that far along now. Alright, well that turned into an absolute joke. Not most places. Places that are in high crime activities that get robbed all the time, they're not accepting $20 bills, but that's why. It's because they get robbed. You know? It's not because of any other reason other than crime.
I'll give you. Tell me more of this immortal emperor.
I mean, when a business in your vicinity gets robbed once a month, you're not going to want to keep anything valuable there, you know?
Is to take the lance and bless
And I think that's what is going on with it. All right, we got lots of relic slots now. What do we have? Plague on hit. That's poison there, right? We can leave that here. Increase health and fire resistance. Why not? What do we got here? Ward retention and some lightning. There's ward retention and fire. We'll do that. I don't think that's true at all. Currently, anyway. It's so much easier to be able to authenticate a funds transfer digitally than it is with a bill. I mean, there's so many counterfeit bills running around in the US. Well, I know in the UK too, so I would assume damn near everywhere. All right, and we are just about there. Perfect timing too, just after 4. A little bit early, but I think this is a good... I know I'm not going to be able to complete the campaign today, so I think this is a good place to stop it. This is the second skip point, which we're not going to skip, but if we were, this is where we'd do it.
Let's end our conversation there.
Oh, shoot, I got to talk to him, huh? Or no, shit. Or no, it's not telling me to talk to him anymore, thank God. That would have been awful. See, what was this? I mean, that's not a bad item. But is it better than all of these? Because that thing takes up some space, man. You look at my resists. Lightning. My cold resist is low. We'll throw that one on lightning instead. Get it evened out again. Evened out a little. All right. Well, anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me here today. Like I said, I'm in a little bit of pain with the old back troubles after working out in the field all day yesterday. But I will be back tomorrow, probably around noon Pacific time. But thank you all an absolute ton for hanging out. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful start to their weekend. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy, y'all.